Hey guys, this is H to the Huck coming at you with a new content show. It's going to be one of three new shows that I'm going to be doing. The first is obviously called Chris's Coaching Corner. This show is primarily focused on helping players become better on the less mechanical side of their play. So think about positioning, alt management, coordination, staggering, not staggering, those kind of things outside of, hitting headshots or, individual mechanical play. The way that this show is going to be happening is I will be following, observing, and basically highlighting teams from a third perspective, in the air, looking down at the ground, so I can kind of show where mistakes are happening and how players can improve on that. The teams I'll be following are generally going to be top 20 North American, EU, or Asian teams. I might try to get tougher teams, maybe the top 10 teams later on, but I want to kind of tailor this show to speak to a wider range player base, and I feel like top 20 teams are generally going to be all top 500 players. They're going to be, within that 0.1% as is. How much higher do I have to go? You got to learn from mistakes. And I feel like these types of teams will be very good, much better than your average viewer or average player for me or Overwatch, but still not, the nitty gritty actual top 100 players in the world possibly. So without further ado, let's get into the game. This first game is going to be on Gibraltar. I'm going to be following the attacking side primarily, talking about what they've done, what they could do better. Obviously where I see problems, all that stuff. First off, let's talk about this. We got a madman here, the attacking side soldiers pushing up. You can see I like the defensive setup here. My only critique would be that I would rather see the soldier up here, but overall this isn't bad. The soldier defending side is kind of by himself, but his team's still able to get down there and support him if they need to, and they're looking for a hook, making sure that no one pokes here. Overall, I like this defensive setup. They got the high ground. It's very good. The attacking side with this soldier is being pretty greedy, but let's see how it plays out. He's gonna get close, and it looks like he's actually going to die. So that soldier dies there. It doesn't really pay off for the attacking side. They're still going to just push the cart. If you can get under here, most teams will actually fall back to server side. But we'll see what happens, how this plays out. Looks like they're just trading shield damage for now. Oh, we actually get a hook here. Zenyatta gets hooked by this Roadhog. And at the same time, it looks like they're aggressing on them. You can see the Reinhardt charging as he's following. The Winston's getting to position. They're moving up as well. So the defensive side's going to be aggressing, but at the same time, they might actually lose this Zenyatta unless the Reinhardt... Looks like the Reinhardt's going this way unless the Reinhardt can actually hit that Roadhog. So they get him. This Zenyatta dies to the Roadhog. At the same time, he's getting hooked by this Roadhog, and the Reinhardt is going very deep. The rest of the attacking side are somewhere up in this location. It looks like they're not actually going to drop down. So this Reinhardt here is going to kind of be by himself. Besides the Winston, there isn't many people that can support him, especially since they're going to want to clean up on this Roadhog hook that's going to happen right here. So it looks like they do kill this. They do kill this Reinhardt. It was a great nade by Anna to throw it. Actually, no, it was the attacking Anna that threw this grenade to try to heal the Reinhardt, not only their own, but to purple the enemy Reinhardt, which they do. It looks like they did get the hook here, but this Roadhog actually survives, and he's going to be on cart, and it looks like the enemy Reinhardt's going to trade out here. So they had a good start. They ended up getting that free crazy pick soldier, but it looks like they're trading out. I don't really like the option as defenders to drop so early. But we'll see how it plays out. They're kind of trading people here. You can see the Roadhog on card does die. But they do trade out the Winston, and now they only have 2 members. There's actually 4 attacking players. There's one more back here against 2 defenders, and their spawn point is a lot closer So they need to try to get out of here, but it doesn't look like they're going to manage to do that. They lose the Roadhog. They're surely going to lose this Anna. Anna trying to get covered. Great sleep dart on the D.Va, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And they're going to lose that Anna too. This Zenyatta, very brave to be out this far. I guess he's trying to make a play to save the Anna, but knowing that his whole team's dead and behind him, that's very brave. Looks like he's going to survive. The Reinhardt doing a great job shielding there. Wow, this D.Va senses blood. Thinks that the Zen's low enough. You can see in the top left-hand side that Zen's actually pretty low. So the D.Va's going to dive. He has a little bit of support from the Soldier, but honestly, I don't mind it. Attacking side, they still have 3 people on cart. They have an Anna that can support them and heal. And at worst, maybe the D.Va's going to trade with the Zen. Maybe not, but most likely he's going to be able to get the Zen. And he gets the Zen. See, I like this. You're sacrificing one member to trade out a kill. At the same time, you have a Reinhardt that's doing absolutely nothing, chasing you. And the D.Va's going to be able to get out of there. Reinhardt shouldn't be able to chase him. Yeah, and the D.Va actually comes back on the Soldier. And now it's 3 or 4 people on the cart against the Winston. I don't really like the positioning here by the Zen on the attacking side. They should know that they're staggered enough. They can blow up this Winston. They should be super aggressive here, especially when they already have a man isolating that Soldier. He's gonna lose the mech, and he actually trades out. Great job by the D.Va. I mean, not only did the D.Va go in here kill the Zen, he came around, wasted the Reinhardt's time, and then actually popped up here and kills the Soldier as well. His team could have been a little bit more aggressive, but overall, great play from the attacking side, especially the individual play from the D.Va, being very aggressive and killing 2 people, as well as buying a lot of time and distracting the enemy team. Soldier gets picked there from the attacking side. They trade out for the Zen. I don't hate it. You know, they just got the checkpoint. Their spawn point's going to be pretty close. It's not that big of a deal. Defender's doing a good job here. This is basically what you want on this phase. You want to be either on top of the shuttle on this bridge or on the other side of the bridge. They still have a few members off. There's only Zarya, Reinhardt, and the Soldier up here. I think the Roadhog's about here. The Anna's here, and I think the Zen is just spawning. So they need to get everybody on the high ground, and they have time. The attacking side's group, they're all on payload, nothing fancy going on over there. And you can see the Anna starting to move here on your screen to get up there. This is a little worrisome. The Roadhog being down here by himself. There's the sleep dart, the hook, the charge, just pure damage of the Discord and the Zen could be a problem. But we'll see how it plays out. The shield's cracked. He needs to drop that and pull back. Okay, he loses the shield. I don't really like that. The reason being that there's 3 states of the shield, right? There's the normal shield with a lot of HP. There's the crack shield, which basically means the shield is getting low. And then there is the lack of shield, the broken shield, as you can see by all the glass here. The problem I don't like with that, or Reinhardt in general that leave their shield up unnecessarily until it shatters, is two reasons primarily. One, it's always good to have a shield, even if it's a 1 HP shield, just in case, let's say, theoretically, even though it's not happening in this game, Tracer is coming to sticky you as Reinhardt. You can throw that shield up, even if it's 1 HP, and block that sticky, and basically then drop the shield, and you'll be perfectly fine afterwards, or just let that shield die with 1 HP. When you lose that shield, not only do you not have that ability anymore, but there's a huge audio cue that shield is broken, and visual cue that your shield is broken, and that gives a free moment of opportunity for the enemy side to say, hey, he doesn't have a shield. You know, they're calling out on their comms, he doesn't have a shield, shield's broke. That means that their Reinhardt can drop their shield. That means that they can be super aggressive, that they don't have to worry about anything crazy coming out. It just telegraphs to them that you're out of options, at least for the next few seconds. So I don't like that. You can see the defending side, they're all up here. This Roadhog still is not up here. That's a scary thing, but we'll see how it plays out. Maybe he doesn't play. He misses his hook. Now this is a big concern. Missing this hook is Roadhog. You need to back up. Not only are you out of position and your team can't really support you, but you just missed one of your only skill shots that's going to make you able to get enough damage on the enemy team to kill somebody. Looks like the attacking side's going to be really aggressive here. They push up on him. The Reinhardt's charging this Roadhog and the D.Va's there, and they have the supporting members here. The rest of the team's in position, but that Roadhog's going to die. Yeah, that Roadhog dies, and now they're in a tough position. They're fighting 5v6. They're down 3 ults, and they're fighting a 3v2 close quarters. That's going to be a tough fight for them. Looks like they're going to pop a lot of ults here. So 2 Earth Shatters here. Cancel each other out. Great Zen usage. They basically have Soldier ult versus Soldier ult plus the Nano boost. But the Zen protecting the attacking side Soldier is going to keep him up and make it very easy to win this duel. And at the same time, this Reinhardt does die, but his Earth Shatter actually impacts a lot more people, where the defending side Earth Shatter really only hits the Reinhardt. So great job. Soldiers win the Soldier attacking side win the duel. They kill the Reinhardt, and they're doing a great job. I don't know necessarily if you should stay up here on high ground as the defending side. As soon as they drop, it's kind of hard to do the damage or the healing compared to if you're a lot closer, and your team's so committed anyways. It's either you're gonna win the fight or you're gonna lose the fight, but it's not gonna be something long drawn out. I think you almost always just want to drop there, because at this point with the cart this close, there's one fight, and either you're gonna win it or you're gonna lose it. But you being high ground's not really gonna help you in any shape or form. Usually I would agree, but to be honest, in that situation when everybody's getting close, you know, it's almost like a militaristic battle where people are pulling out their bayonets. They get a hook here. They can actually drop, maybe there's 3 here, and I think there's 4 on cart if they can get to it in time. They try to drop it, they don't get it, and now they have the checkpoint, and this is even worse now. Dropping on payload at this point when they just got the checkpoint, it was a very close call, so I'm not going to critique it too much, but you're just going to be feeding them more ults at the worst case, and at the best you're going to be killing them, but their spawn point's so close it's not going to really matter. Charge comes out, hits the Soldier. He ends up cleaning him up, doesn't actually hit the charge, but yeah, they just fed them more ults, and this is actually a great, the attacking side's doing a wonderful job. They got 5.5 minutes on this third leg. They have an ult advantage, they have everything going for them, and the defending side actually makes some changes here, so I'm going to highlight that. This Soldier switched from nothing, I want to say, or was Zarya. This Widowmaker, I don't even remember. This Genji was Roadhog. I think this Soldier was Soldier, and I think the Widow, I'm not sure what the Widow was. Can't remember, but they do switch. Oh, great job. They get a pick. The Zen was a little too far out, and now they see this Soldier isolated. Great job for them to notice that. The Winston and the Genji immediately jump on them, and his team really can't support him. The D.Va can kind of jump up there, but realistically it's going to be too little too late at this point. So great job by isolating them. The attacking side, they kill the Soldier. They already picked the Zen. I don't like that ult. I don't like that ult at all. The D.Va from the attacking side ulted when he was down 2 players. Maybe he's trying to make a play, but risk versus benefit, I don't think it's really worth it. And it looks like they're going to clean them up. You see the Widow getting a pick, Lucio getting a pick. They need to back up. I don't know why they're still here trying to make a play. They should have already been in their base. They're not really protecting anything, and they're just going to feed ults here, pretty much. They need to keep backing up. They're being super aggressive. They just, Reinhardt's still out here. I don't know why. Yeah, not ideal whatsoever, but not the end of the world. They have 4.5 minutes still. They still have a 1 ult advantage. No, 1 ult advantage now, but the Widowmaker's ult isn't combative ult, really. Widowmaker's back here. I don't know if that's really going to impact this fight, but you can see that some of the players are already setting up on the high ground. This Winston in particular. Attacking side's going to move in here. Let's see exactly how this plays out. Looks like the D.Va's going high ground. They nano boost the Winston. The Winston was nano boosted, but it doesn't look like he got on any of the high impact targets. Primarily, you want to either dive on the Soldier the Ana, the Genji, the Lucio, or the Widow. He kind of, I know the Winston jumped over here, but he didn't hit anything. Now he's coming back, but the Genji's already super deep on his team. The Soldier's uncontested. Not really sure what happened there, but that was almost a wasted Nano Boost. He gets on the Soldier now, but Nano Boost is up. He's anti-healed, and yeah, the team's losing the fight. Not really sure what happened. I didn't catch all of that, but there was a miscommunication big time, or a misplay mechanically by that Winston to get it on high priority targets. And now they're just getting cleaned up, which is fine. I don't know what this D.Va's doing. He's not really going to do anything impactful. It's almost better just to go back in the spawn to get the mech back. Maybe what he's going to do, it looks like he's trying to get his mech from shooting, where honestly it would just be better to walk back and get your mech than to do what he's doing right now. But it looks like he's committed to this. He's at 60%. Great positioning by the defensive side. You can see the Soldiers high ground. They have 2 or 3 people on the ground. I want to say McCree's getting hooked right here. Too far up. But overall, I like the setup. You got kind of this arced position where they have to push into a concave. So they get this pick, but they trade out 1. I don't know how the Roadhog dies here with his whole team supporting him. And it comes back to this D.Va. If this D.Va's in mech, and as soon as the hook comes through, you could just D-Matrix to zone out the rest of the team while you kill that McCree. Yeah, I don't really understand why the D.Va didn't go back and get mech. If they went back and got that mech, that would have been a free pick right there. So they trade out 1 for 1. Nano boosted Genji. It's going to drop down with the Winston as support. This D.Va-less mech still not accomplishing much, and the Winston charging in to try to zone the support, the Ana and the Lucio here. But with the Genji and the Blade, that's pretty much going to be their fight. They don't really have Zen ult to save them, and they're too spread out anyways. The Monkey's anti-healed put to sleep. I don't like this. Their Soldier ults on the defending side. Genji and Genji Blade versus 0 ults. That's pretty much a win already. You're up another person. Their Winston slept. I don't know. Just doesn't seem worth it. But overall, the ult management's actually not been that bad in this game, so not too much to harp on so far. So attacking side's kind of starting here on this third leg compared to the first 2. Losing this Ana unnecessarily. I don't know how that Ana died, but that just staggers them even more, and it's kind of demotivating at this point. Just kind of a little bit of a tilt factor. Them pushing out like this, unnecessarily taking damage and not doing anything. You can still see the same setup. Soldier, Ana, support, McCree, and then of course the Genji and the Winston combo at the top right. They do have the D.Va mech this time, so you can see the D-Matrix coming in. Almost same scenario. Roadhog looking for the hook, actually misses it this time. But very, very similar setup. Very, very similar setup. And they need to be calling out what they need to do. They either need to get on these 2, or they need to get on the Soldier. They have to make a decision, I guess. When you got this U setup and you got to push into this concave, you either isolate this side or you isolate that side. But either way, you got to pick. You can't just sit on cart. So let's see what they choose to do here. Okay, so they just choose to do the left side. D.Va's going to dive in here. The Winston needs to jump in. But I feel like it's going to be almost too late. Yeah, the D.Va is super far in on the Genji and Winston. Will never win this fight 1v1, especially since the enemy Ana has a better line of sight of healing. And this Winston, I mean, just this is super uncoordinated. The D.Va, okay, so the D.Va jumps out, and now it's the Winston's turn to jump in 1v2. And the D.Va's actually going to lose the mech as well, and now they're just getting engaged on. This actually didn't turn out so bad, even though they lost the mech. This Winston is super far. The only saving grace I would say for him is he does have ult, and I think that's why he's being so aggressive, because to be honest, the defending side are all over here, and he's jumping in a 6v1, which I don't like too much. But I think it's mainly because he's trying to bait out ults, or he's planning on using Monkey ult and changing, I'm not sure which. So it looks like they're going to aggress They ult and engage, and yeah, of course, the Winston does ult. They clean up the Roadhog. They clean up 2 other people. So all in all, I don't hate it. Maybe a little too aggressive unnecessarily for my taste, but it worked out. They had to use 2 ults basically to wipe them completely. I don't hate it, and I think they actually forced an ult out from the attacking side. And they're going for the same setup. As you can see, very consistent. The only change here is the McCree is now high ground, and I think that's, yeah, because he has ult. So it's going to be a very even fight. They almost have 4 ults against 3 ults. And there's a change coming in here. A Mercy Zen. They've had the Zen, but they changed them to Mercy from Anna. I don't know how I feel about that, especially with no Reinhardt or Pharah. It just, I don't think it's gonna play super well. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna play super well. Overall, same basic setup. They have this U formation coming in. They're forcing them to push up, and the attacking side's going to kind of have to dictate which side they're engaging on. It looks like they're going to go for the other side, so they're going for the soldier on top of this bridge, and they're a little bit more coordinated. You can see the D.Va pushing in with the Winston. He misses his bubble, but they get the soldier. The McCree is high nooning. So they're trying to keep vision. They're trying to stay, you know, under stuff. But so far, so good. They basically got 2 picks here. They get the Genji with the hook. I mean, that Roadhog on the attacking side has been getting a lot of picks. And then they get the soldier. Basically, the D.Va and the Roadhog just jump on the soldier and get him. So overall, great stuff from the Roadhog. And they're up 2 kills. The only problem really is this. And actually, that's a smart bubble. The bubble to protect the McCree, and then he jumps down to engage. Smart by that Winston to do that. So he can't be slapped, he can't be targeted. And wow, he's been holding this ult for a long time, and it looks like the Winston's gonna jump on him and smack him around. Oh, this is not good though. This guy, he was up here, and he only really had vision of 1 or 2 players. Now he can see down this whole alleyway. He sees the whole team right here. And he actually pulls the trigger. And he kills 3. Yeah. That Winston ult. Not great. Basically just totally, yeah. Not too great at all. Basically just made that McCree a moving cannon. Another great hook by the Roadhog, but it's not going to do much. And now they're just getting staggered. Soldier pops ult to clean him up a little bit. They get 1 or 2 picks. Roadhog picks him off, but trades his life to the Genji. This soldier just ulted. Half his team's dead. They're obviously not going to win any fight anytime soon. He's going to die with his ult being popped. I feel like they're just tilting at this point. It wasn't over, but now it's pretty much close to over. They still have the Genji blade. They're gonna have dropped the beat on their Lucio. Attacking side really only has a Roadhog ult, and it's probably the weakest ult here. They finally switched to Reinhardt for the attacking side, but realistically there's only 30 seconds left and 1 push. And now they're going up against a Genji blade and a Lucio drop the beat. They might have Zen ult here, would be their only saving grace. Great job by the D.Va jumping up here and zoning a little bit, but he has to do it 1v2. It's kind of difficult. And the rest of the team's just kind of pushing. Loses the mech for it. Great Ana grenade on the attacking team. They're all purple. They really don't hit. Yeah, and this is going to be really rough. Drop the beat, cleaning up. Genji going in with max HP. They have 2 more ults. It's pretty much all she wrote. Overall, pretty good game. Obviously, the attacking side just fumbled a lot of opportunities in this 3rd leg, but it happens. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to be coming back. The next video is going to be defending on this map. Teams reversed, obviously. So I hope you guys appreciated that.